Why the world looks to Japan. When we think about health, longevity, and graceful aging, one nation almost always comes to mind: Japan. With one of the highest life expectancies in the world, some of the lowest rates of obesity, and a culture of vitality that extends well into old age, Japan has become a model for healthy living. But the question is, what exactly are the secrets behind this remarkable phenomenon? As a physician and researcher who has spent years studying global health patterns, I can tell you this: it is not one single habit or magic pill. Rather, it is a combination of diet, mindset, daily movement, community values, and a disciplined approach to life that keeps the Japanese population so remarkably healthy. Today, I will take you on a journey, diving deep into the Japanese way of life, uncovering the little details that make such a big difference, and most importantly, showing you how to apply these secrets in your own daily life. The philosophy of health in Japan. Unlike in many Western countries where health is often treated as a reaction, something you pay attention to only after you fall ill, Japanese culture embraces health as a continuous, proactive practice. In Japan, health is not seen as just the absence of disease. It is a way of living. It is about balance, moderation, and harmony between the body, mind, and environment. There's even a concept called Ikigai, translated as reason for being. This idea reflects the Japanese belief that a meaningful life purpose is just as important for health as food or exercise. People who live with Ikigai wake up every day with motivation, joy, and direction. Studies have shown that having such a mindset reduces stress, lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease, and contributes to longevity. Another cultural philosophy is Hara Hachi Bu, which means eat until you are 80% full. This simple yet powerful practice prevents overeating, promotes mindful eating, and has been linked to lower obesity rates and longer lifespans. So, from the very foundation, the Japanese approach to health is about prevention, balance, and respect for the body. Dietary secrets: food as medicine. One of the strongest pillars of Japanese longevity is diet. The traditional Japanese diet is naturally low in processed foods and sugars, and high in fresh vegetables, seafood, and fermented foods. Let's break down the components. Fish and seafood. Japan is an island nation, and fish is a staple of the daily diet. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fish supports heart health, lowers inflammation, and boosts brain function. Compared to red meat-heavy diets in many countries, fish offers a lean protein source with less saturated fat. Vegetables and seaweed. Japanese meals often include multiple small dishes of seasonal vegetables, pickles, and seaweed. Seaweed is a nutritional powerhouse, rich in iodine, calcium, magnesium, and fiber. Vegetables are consumed in a variety of cooking methods: steamed, simmered, or lightly sautéed, ensuring nutrient preservation. Fermented foods, like miso, natto, and pickled vegetables, are not just flavorful, but also excellent for gut health. Fermentation introduces beneficial probiotics, which improve digestion, strengthen the immune system, and even enhance mental health through the gut-brain connection. Rice and green tea. White rice is a staple in Japanese meals, but it is balanced with vegetables and protein rather than consumed in excess. Green tea, particularly matcha, is rich in antioxidants called catechins, which fight free radicals, reduce inflammation, and promote heart health. Portion control and variety. Japanese meals often follow the principle of ichiju sansai, 1 soup and 3 dishes. This ensures variety and nutritional balance while keeping portions moderate. Unlike large Western-style servings, Japanese plates are smaller, promoting satisfaction without excess. This combination of nutrient-dense foods,
Variety, moderation, and respect for natural ingredients forms the backbone of the Japanese diet, and it's one of the biggest reasons for their health and longevity.
Physical activity, movement as a way of life. When we think about exercise, many of us imagine gyms, treadmills, or weightlifting. But in Japan, physical activity is seamlessly woven into daily routines. The Japanese walk a lot. With efficient public transportation systems, people often walk or cycle to train stations, markets, and workplaces. It's estimated that the average Japanese adult takes between 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day without consciously trying. There's also Rajio Taiso, or radio calisthenics. This is a simple, short exercise routine broadcast daily on radio and television. From school children to office workers, millions of Japanese people participate in these light stretches and movements, which promote flexibility, circulation, and community spirit. Another key factor is Japan's love of traditional arts and practices like martial arts, calligraphy, tea ceremonies, and gardening. These activities not only engage the body, but also sharpen the mind and reduce stress. In short, exercise in Japan is not seen as a chore or a separate task. It's a natural part of everyday living. Mindset and mental health, calm within chaos. Japan is a busy nation with long working hours and crowded cities. Yet, the Japanese have cultivated ways to protect their mental health. One of these practices is Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. This involves spending time in nature, breathing deeply, and immersing oneself in the sights and sounds of the forest. Research shows that Shinrin-yoku lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, reduces blood pressure, and improves mood. Mindfulness and respect are also deeply ingrained in Japanese culture. From the way they prepare tea to the care they put into packaging food, there is a focus on being present and intentional. This mindfulness spills over into stress management, emotional regulation, and even eating habits. Mental resilience is further supported by community values. In Japan, people often prioritize harmony, cooperation, and collective well-being. This reduces feelings of isolation and fosters a sense of belonging, both critical factors for mental health and longevity. Community and social connections, the power of belonging. Health is not just about diet and exercise, it's also about relationships. In Okinawa, a Japanese region famous for having one of the highest concentrations of centenarians in the world, there is a tradition called moai. A moai is a lifelong social group that provides emotional support, financial assistance, and companionship. These close-knit groups reduce loneliness, enhance happiness, and even buffer the effects of aging. Across Japan, family bonds remain strong, and elderly individuals are respected and integrated into society rather than isolated. Social engagement, community activities, and intergenerational living play vital roles in maintaining health and vitality. Preventive healthcare and discipline. One of the most impressive aspects of Japanese health culture is prevention. The healthcare system emphasizes regular checkups, screenings, and early intervention. From childhood, people are taught to pay attention to their bodies, maintain good hygiene, and respect public health measures. Discipline is another hallmark. Whether it is in diet, exercise, or lifestyle habits, Japanese culture values consistency and routine. This discipline creates long-term health benefits, reducing the risks of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. Lessons for the world. So, what can we learn from the Japanese model of health? Eat with mindfulness. Practice portion control and focus on variety rather than excess. Move naturally. Incorporate walking, stretching, and small daily movements instead of relying solely on intense workouts. Cultivate purpose. Find your Ikigai, a reason to wake up every morning. Protect mental health. Engage in mindfulness practices, spend time in nature, and build resilience. Nurture relationships. Stay socially connected and invest in your community. Prioritize prevention. Schedule regular health checkups and maintain healthy routines. These are not complicated steps. They are simple, sustainable habits that, over time, can transform your health and quality of life. Conclusion: the Japanese blueprint for a healthy life. The secret to living healthy like the Japanese is not a secret at all. It is a way of life, a symphony of balance, discipline, community, and respect for the body and mind. Imagine if you could bring even a fraction of these practices into your own life. Eating more mindfully, walking daily, connecting deeply with friends and family, and living with purpose. The Japanese have shown us that health is not about extremes. It is about moderation, intention, and consistency. And the beautiful truth is, you don't have to move to Japan to live this way. You can start right here, right now. So let's take inspiration from Japan and begin creating our own blueprint for health, happiness, and longevity. Because a longer, healthier, more meaningful life is not only possible, it is within your reach.